Now we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And no return on this one as the fair catch is. Signal for and take it. Sanders' first carry of the game. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought
no gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Miles Sanders.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Now Sanders, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
The ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Left side complete to Lockett. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And an Eagles first down.
On first down, Sanders. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
He was certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Hurts. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Complete.
Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter, and he's got a first down. They'll run with Sanders, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Up to the 34-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
2, looking to throw. Garoppolo. He'll get this complete to Batson. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and he just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Looking downfield for Godwin. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
52 the mark, 52.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's taken down inside the 30. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. And he'll give it here to his running back. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
Yeah, 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Number 26, Miles Sanders, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Carlton Davis. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
The third down pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
21. Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pass intended for Marquise Brown. Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Here we go.
2 seconds to go, first quarter.
11. I got you.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. They're looking at 3rd and 10. Now Garoppolo. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
They'll take over.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
At the 26.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Second down, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Hurts the best running quarterback in this year's crop of rookies. He's got a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Here's Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Sanders.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Eagles.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Sanders.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Throwing is Hurts. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Tyler Lockett, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Bring it!
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Hollywood Marquise Brown hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. That is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
5-yard gain on the
First
play.
target, first catch, and a first down.
Philadelphia.
He'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
By Marcus Davenport.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Garoppolo. Throw left side, complete. That's Nash. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Here we go. Like 20.
Check 52, come on. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
21.
Mike 52. It's a slant.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 50. Mike 5-4.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 3 yards.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Eagle 1st down.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. to throw again. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Alex Anzalone has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And we're going to get a timeout
Second down.
with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. This one from 46 yards out. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this goal? Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
This is the rookie from Vanderbilt, Keyshawn Vaughn. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Option, it'll be Hurts. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Hurts. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. He's at the 30, 20. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Devin White, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
2nd down.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's complete to Hightower. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. John Hightower, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
The score, Eagles 24, Buccaneers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.